example of section 3.2, and this is a music application. And what they're showing you, the green lines are the treble strings of a grand piano, and they're parallel and they're marked with the red little caret-looking structure. Viewed from above, the bass strings form transversals to the treble strings. The bass strings are going to be in blue, and the treble strings, which are parallel and marked parallel, are green. They're asking us to find X and Y in the diagram. So what we have to do is take everything we've learned in this section and take the different postulates and theorems and apply them and see if we can figure out some measurements. We've got to find what X and Y are equal to. Okay? All right, first thing, let's study that top blue line. It's not marked with any letters or anything, but the top blue line here, that's going to be a transversal, okay? And let's look at the relationship between 125 and this 25x plus 5y. Now you could just ignore this middle green line and just focus on these outer two green lines and just ignore the center. Just pretend that middle green line isn't there. What would be the relationship between the 125 and the 25x plus 5y degrees? And if you're going, Mrs. Thompson, they're both outside of their respective green lines on opposite sides of the transversal, I would have to say they are alternate exterior angles. And we know that they are equal. So we're going to write that out. 25x plus 5y is equal to 125. And that's your alternate exterior angles theorem that says that that's true. Okay, now let's focus on the bottom one. What's the relationship between the 120 degrees and the 25x plus 4y degrees that I have underlined there? We're looking at a different transversal. We're ignoring the top transversal, studying the bottom blue transversal, and seeing how they're cutting across those last two green lines. Now hopefully you're like, oh, I can see that. They are corresponding angles in this particular case. Beautiful. Okay, so we've seen this scenario before. We have definitely approached this before. This is a system of equations, and we can either do addition or subtraction depending on the situation if you want to manipulate anything. You do have the same number in front of your x. Because you have the same number, you can subtract all three columns. You don't just subtract the first column, you subtract all three columns. So let's do that. What's 25 minus 25? Okay, last time I checked, that's 0. 5 minus 4. Okay, that's 1y. 125 minus 120, that's 5. So right away we found out that y is 5. We're going to keep a hold of that. So half of our answer we figured out. Now we're going to substitute in for one of these. It doesn't really matter which one. If you want to do the bottom one, that's fine. We've got 25x plus 4y. Now we know what y is. Y is 5 is equal to 120. And then we'll do 25x plus 20 is equal to 120. Take away that 20 from each side, and now we have 25x is equal to 100, and divide each side by 25. That means x is 4. So we figured out that what x and y are equal to, and that would be 4, 5 respectively. All right, so I think you can see on your notes pretty easily, but you're going to find the measures of the acute angles in your diagram. So go ahead and see if you can figure that out, and we'll talk about that in class. I'll give you +1 for your efforts, okay? If you have any questions, bring your questions to class tomorrow.